Hey everybody, welcome back. I got my voice back, I found it. Anyway, so this time of the year, I don't know, time of the month, let's not dive too far into that. Usually, I get one of these and open it up and everybody has some fun, and I might later on, but usually I do it right when it comes out. But I can't. I missed a week of work, man. You gotta, regulate your spending, especially on a up and coming hype growth game such as the one we were playing today. Anyway, we had this interesting gate. My friend Yomi or Core. That's not it. That's the wrong button altogether. Where are you? Who are you people? We can go Darkfang Hunting, I guess, down here. Decon zone. Let's do it. It's neutral gang. We got our neutral gate. We have our usual Suda and Graviton combo. I can't see what could ever go wrong with this. We never get hit or anything. I have the same kind of concept actually in Maple Story 2, which is nice. The whole that poison bomb is actually pretty cool with the mountain power. The whole like the Graviton thing, my gunner actually has an ability where he can shoot. It's a projectile, like we were theory crafting before. How if SK would have bombs that you could roll, how amazing that would make bombers in any case, like Clockworks and Lockdown. Anyway, so they do have that there, plus a stun bomb, plus a whole bunch of other cool stuff. But it's neat that they have the whole Graviton factor there. I thought that was kind of fun. Anyway, on our way down here. Does that hit stun you? No, but his Voltec does, which is good. Trying to mix it up. Usually we go with the whole switch shooting thing, just as standard. But dude, I got this weapon. It's my newest one. It's like my new toy. It could be like 3 years old, and it'll still be my new toy. So I'll still just love playing with it. So a couple of things. I honestly did not have much game time. I'm taking a bit of break from gaming. I tried the YouTube thing for a while, and I'll still do it casually, but not nearly as much as I have been doing. Putting out 3 videos a day, plus full-time job, plus class stuff, plus. You gotta be careful not to hype yourself too much in the American busy lifestyle. Otherwise, you never really get any one thing done, or you never get really good at anything. And you miss out on the fulfillment of a completionist, or someday you and I are supposed to be mentors of something to somebody and something to look up to. You never really get to that point. You just become like level 1 or level 2 or level 3 mediocrity in like every single thing, and you don't really have anything to look forward to. No one has anything to look forward to. It's kind of like a self-depreciating service as far as real life in general goes. We can't hit these guys, so I'm just gonna hit you. I forgot we had a sprite, so I guess we could have. Can get a taste. Stars. Okay, that's cool. He's hanging out in the SK lobby studying. I would do the same. This got Haven, right? Sorry. Gotcha. Is this sword supposed to do like billions of damage? I could have swore like the Graviton charge attack used to kill a whole party of wolvers in the double combo. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. It's been a while. But a Darkfang shield will be nice. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. So I think the number 1 game I've played since getting a little. It was just about pneumonia, by the way. Prednisone and it's not penicillin. Aloxolin. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I can't speak Latin or whatever kind of scientific language jargon they try to throw at me and tell me it's, the Vulgate of all languages. There's some theology research you guys can do anyway. Well, it takes 2 of me to get you. 2 of me to get you. 2 charge attacks to kill. I should know what they're called. Lumbers. Oh, God. Not 100% back, but still close enough to the point where I feel confident I can talk for more than 5 minutes and still enjoy a cup of coffee and still play a game. Even during my time down, I'm like, I really like taking rests. I'm going to take a rest for a while. And then I'm like, you know what? I really wish I could talk so I could at least do voice chat or something. Or yell at my kids. That's also a thing that you kind of miss. The general, the dad authority voice that comes with the, being male and the whole testosterone and the voice change thing. Kids listen to dark, scary father. Just look at freaking... Like, can you imagine if Star Wars, if Darth Vader had a little girly voice, no one would take him seriously. You had to have, like, Dark Man. They even got a deep resonant... I don't remember the guy's name, but deep resonant black dude's voice to play his voice character. They couldn't be like, this freaking little whiny emo white kid. We can't put him in here. Look what he is. No one's gonna take him seriously. Darth Vader, whatever that means. Anyway, all I'm saying, it's nice to have a voice back. Maybe the question mark means Darkfang Shield is on the horizon. Hey, hello Shinings. It's been a while. I forgot I leveled my Graviton. I think I just had a couple of Radiants to throw in there. I also have the Lonely Nightmare challenge that came out there. I did that in like one video of me not talking in lockdown. I'm like, I can't. It's not the same. Just go spectate somebody. It's just about the same thing. Get the same kind of feeling. Hey, Decon Zone. There's a chance. Yeah, dude, but Slay the Spire. Still probably, I'm keeping this low down. We might not do the whole thing. Life is great, my friend Yomi. But we don't have time for life. We have a decon zone to do. Dude, that plus poison, so good. Oh wait, come here. I want to do my little like tippy toe tap. This is just hilarious. It like stunned all of them. Just about the best thing ever. He's enabling the mountain. Oh, how'd you get me? You're so good. Almost like you have an auto lock on or something. Oh, in your face! I'm making fun of the gremlin meta now. I think you're so good. You only hit me because you have like aimbot lock on. Because you literally are a bot trying to attack me. Talk smack on the game. Been playing it for years. What are they gonna do? Talk back? It's not like it's lockdown where they can put up a shallow argument for the use of an aimbot in any aspect of what they do. Yeah, skill-based PvP game. Man, I got 300k damage. Good thing that was all me. Ho! You can bring on the downvotes now. That's fine. I mean, I put like, I don't know, maybe there was a time where I think it was actually Krakow or Fangle. I forget. I'm sorry if I mix you two up in that aspect. But there was a point where like you should keep your bias out of commentary. It'd probably be good for you. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. And that lasted like all of 30 seconds because of the I wanted this game to go places. This was years ago, so don't take anything like it's a recent argument. Literally like 5 years ago. I'm like, I kind of like this game, and I would like to take it to the next level. And anything worth doing right is worth investing skills and testing your ability and trying to better yourself. It's good to better yourself. In almost every aspect. The whole self-discipline aspect of it. You temper yourself. You make yourself better. Oof. Again, it goes back to the whole, being good at something as opposed to being not very good at anything. It gets the patience, and it takes hard work, and it's messy to be good at anything. There's always sacrifice involved. So all that put together to try to combat mentally and not theologically. I guess you could. You can argue anything into anything. It might not be correct, but you can do that. And busy. I guess I should add that as a caveat, but awesome is good too. Enjoying life. But anyway. So, once you're done clicking the downvote button, click the like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Because that's how this works. If you want to see more of me rambling in the Clockworks, because how interesting really is a decon zone. Oh, my friend. You little puppy dog. You have no legs. I am so sorry. Your life has dealt you a poor hand. The mountain falls where it may, and you may not run from this mountain, my friend. Sudaruska. That's going to be the name of my new vodka distillery. The Sudaruska. If people ask me where I got it from, I'm just going to tell them. It's a free-to-play browser game ages ago called Spiromance. Don't know if you heard of it. It's probably going to be the new next best game in the year 2038 when we get our new sword update. We got a gunner update. I don't know, would you consider the Flourish update back in like 2012 the swordsman update? Not really. Dude, I remember when that came out, people were like, this is the cheapest weapon on earth in lockdown. Because all we had was like the Brandish and the Grand Faust and all that. Because it was so fast, but then it did piercing damage, and you know, it came out of that. Everyone craving the double Pierce Max Skulver. And you still see remnants of that too. It's nice seeing people bring out their old school, like Contri when he brings out his old school hierarchy gear. But now you see the double Black Cat with the double Shadow Max, double normal Max to survive an extra half an Acheron hit, because that weapon is just pure ludicrousy. That's right, I can make up words. It's America. Alright, who stole my internet? Hello? Hello? Are you downloading something? What's going on? Red bar. Did it show up? The red bars came out of me. Well, I guess we're done pretending we can dodge anything. Hello? Windows, you updating without telling me? Come on, man. You got it's in the contract. Oh my goodness. Is my wife stealing? So come on, game. Come on. There's nothing open. Literally. Hey, there you go. Can I have it? Nope. Well, this might be a short video. Let's see if I can at least walk. Oh, there we go. All right, we're back. I don't ask questions anymore. I haven't had like fits of that in lockdown. What? I haven't really played lockdown. I played like. So one thing about I forgot how, I'm not gonna say good, decent I am at lockdown in general with combat. And if you've done one-on-ones with me before, I'm okay. I'm not gonna say I win every time or have some brilliant strategy. Yeah, I don't even care. Let's go. But, you know, I was decent, competent at the game at some point in my life. It kind of comes out when I don't have to, you know, talk, multitask, and think less tactics and more combat. I can, not really, I don't know if I'm being a pushing force, but I can, you know, I can at least punch back in this game. Right, Cat? Yeah, you left only one gash in my leg today before I threw you out, didn't you? You're an adorable guy, my fan. I apologize. It's been a while. My computer, it's okay. So for this, just for pure expedite's sake, we're just gonna, you know, do old tradition, blow the crap out of compounds, because the profit versus penalty you pay for just even stepping into this realm is just, I didn't even look and see what kind of monster it is. So we're gonna walk in here uncharged. Okay, it's slime. I'm assuming. Assuming. At least let's take out the turret for a minute. There we go, beautiful. And we'll just hack these guys. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. I need to feed you. Oh, no. Please don't die here to the wolvers out of all things. We might. Maybe not. That was not the correct one, but we'll use it anyway. That's right. Light them up. Back it up. Back it in. Let me begin. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Dude. All right, buddy. You have a nice life. I guess we'll just start with this, huh? Here we go. Well done. Oh my goodness. Were you trying? It's not dodgeball. Are you trying to catch his projectile and throw it back at him? It doesn't really get him out. Butcha. You can't go wrong with shock. Good call, Yumi. He reminded me of my guild. Like, I got literally two messages today from two. So I'm in East Coast America, Pennsylvania. Got two messages from my friends in Australia, like literally 2 minutes apart. I think it was 2 minutes apart. Maybe I'm just using the number 2 because it's in my brain's the last thing I said. Anyway, but it was a neat coincidence. One guy's like, "Hey, you played Lockdown?" I'm like, well, not really active this time in the morning. Very rarely if I can get LePac to join in, because they're awesome like that, Singapore. And he's like, "Oh, I haven't been playing games. I've been gambling." Okay, man. I do the same thing with Punch. gives me that kind of, not necessarily the dopamine injection that comes from real money, but it's you've had a poor life, my friend. But it's it's still something. 20K crowns. He's like, now I kind of used up like 20K of my own money. Like, holy dude, you need to calm down, man. Just punch it up. Oh no, what have I done? Are we here forever? Don't stop believing. Okay, we're not. We did it. There's a loot back here, Yummy. It's okay. It's heat. It feeds the pets. Puts a lotion on its skin. Anyway. Yeah, but losing that week of work, man, it's rough. I cannot justify overtime when none exists, and you have to like stick with your guns when it comes to that stuff, because you can fall into, and like, I always buy prize boxes. That's just what I do. But that's a slippery slope, because then you make Jesus said, let your nose be nose and yes be yes. Try not to vow anything if at all possible, because you never know if you're gonna have to break that vow. And we are beings that really strongly invest a lot of value into truth and to doing what one says, and honor and people of your word. Eternity and we all have eternity in our hearts, and we're all invested in this thing that's unchanging. Where else do you think you would get a sense of honor? People should do what they say. Well, why is that? If we are all time plus matter plus chance, why don't we just do whatever? Because deception and lying. If you look at the old lawyer, being a lawyer in this country is very lucrative, and in nature, deception is hugely advantageous. Hiding, lying in wait for your enemy. So where does this, honestly, a sense of moral honor come from? And it is not good for the crew. If you think of the ultimatum time plus, survival of the fittest, oh my goodness, what have I done? It's nonsensical to think that a sense of honor is good for the tribe, when the individual life is more than a collective. When we think of the whole, survival of the fittest part. Anyway, dude, I bring everything to kind of a deep point at some points. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy SK, man. Well, this is what Compounds does to a man. It starts making you really contemplate life. Like, why am I even doing this? I get, hardly any reward from it. But I'm here anyway, so I'm going to try my best. But at the same time, what's the point? And then you get this circular reasoning, and then you're like, you know what, let's just start talking about the ins and outs of theology and worldviews, since we're not really getting a whole lot accomplished either way. I get it. Red Alchemist. You did it. Good job, Amy. Dude, a Lion Blade. I just don't voice chat, Amy, that's all. Not very well. I have no voice. I can't voice chat without a voice. It really puts a damper on the whole thing. Anyway, I remember random crap about myself. Nope, dude. Were you alive when I worked at the pizza place? Probably. I'm helping. I helped. I don't want to really give my dissertation on what I do via text. Yes! But that was actually after I left. They went out of business. The owner was an alcoholic. I had no idea, but the people that worked with her, hung out with her, said, dude, she drinks all the time. She's to the point of absurdity. And then they showed up one day. This is after I left, and they're like, hey, we have no flour to make pizza. And this is a very I won't give the name, I guess, but it's a fairly prestigious pizza place. And you're like, how does this happen? And then she didn't show up for work. We're like, did she just... I don't get it. We have another Super Dream Team member. Darn right. Come get a taste. We will carry you, my friend, against all odds. So the only person... I started this with no trinkets. That's actually a fairly... competent loadout for this area. You shock them all and you beat them with a neutral weapon. Why didn't I bring a nitronome? I don't know. It should be standard. If you have a 4th weapon slot, nitronome should always be tacked on there. You never know when you need it. Good luck, my friend. Hello. Let's do this. Whatcha? Bullseye. Abacus. Okay, let's not die. We might, but our intention is not to death. I'm trying to help. Okay, and we will open up all these, because that's what we do. We help our friends. Let's see if we can just... I'm a DOT from down under. Oh, yes, that's how you do it. Please. Please. Thank you. No. My big toe. Are we at... Yeah, we're like lethal, so let's... One was not hit somewhere. This could be a mistake. This was a mistake. We're dead. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's go, boys. Whatcha? The shock power, man. Winter Grave's still probably the best... Ooh, excuse me. Besides the, the Iron Slug, the counterpart. The Winter Grave's pretty good. In my brain. It's pretty good. They're in my brain. In my brain. Zombie. It's a theme song for Vanaduke. It's actually the underscoring bass theme if you crank up the volume. Pump up the jam. You can do it, put your back into it style, you know. Pardon me. Hello. I want you. So I can go over there a little faster. Pardon me. Anything else in here? Did we miss a spawn? We did. Whatcha? We missed everything. Oh my goodness. Please don't die at the compounds. I mean, if all places to die, it makes sense. Oh yeah, it was compounds, but still, it's a compounds. You're like throwing your 20k away or something. Another one? I don't care. You see this face? This face cares not. I don't care. Seventh grade. Dude, I'm old. Yeah, I don't care. Let's go. Level 99, Mega Mike, you're almost there. You have almost progressed. Let us feed you. This is probably going to be the least profitable arcade run in history, but whatever. Whatever, man. Think Chittering Burrows. This is the Scarabs, right? We change not our loadout. We only become stronger as time goes on. Is it gonna do anything? Oh, sorry. It's been like 1 week since you looked at me. But after it's been that week since you looked at me, it's been years. It's actually fed this dude. I might as well. What else would you have for breakfast? Do I even have Power Stars? No. P-O-W. Prisoner of War. Nope, not at all. It's okay. I'm really thinking about making the mask of like the Shadow Sun or something like that for Maple Story 2. From what I understand, I haven't really had the time to get into it. I really wish I did because I love drawing and I would love to make customized art. So you take the costumes that are in SK, right? You pretend you can make them and then you can sell them to people who want to buy them. That's how it is. It's like everybody makes the costumes and the sense of variety that you get out of that is actually pretty cool. I hope that hit him. Yes. Whatcha? Oh no. It's the southern camera angle style. It's like a different form of kung fu. No one wants to fight. gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Please hit him. Thank you. Give me that heart. I need my lifeline. Did I just describe camera angle advantage as a style of kung fu no one's... Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But that was one of the grapes ages ago where, like, LD should be more center focused. Like, you know, the camera literally in the center, so people... Like, that's one of the reasons to say just, like, avenues, so, you know, not sought after. Because no one wants to, die by capping the point, and... Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I'm coming, man. Give me a minute. There we go. Come join the fun. Hutcha! Alright, now let's be smart this time. Take a look at your map. See if we can dodge things. I didn't know pensive was a word. Pensive. It's like you're... It kind of reminds you of pension. Apprehensive? Oh, I hate you. You made your mark. But I'll just grab a couple hearts and it will be unmade. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yumi, where you at, yo? I'm coming. Helped. Okay. We need you guys. Oh my goodness. The trickery. They're good at what they do. Will I spark? Yes. Compounds make you do crazy things. Yomi's like, I'm obliterating all these guys. I care not. Dun 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 dun. It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie. Hello. Hello. We need to yep. No! What have we done? We need no. Oh my goodness, that hurts so much. We can recover. Wait, take a minute. Give me that heart. Thank you. Let's go up here, pop the switch. Beautiful. Well done. Good job, Brain. You win again. That was probably my fault. I'm sorry. I will try better next time. Keep our friends alive. I still, you know, I know the concept and the... Oh, let's help. The appeal to missions. Click a button. Go fight Vanna instantly. But I really miss the arcade solo Clockworks, where you couldn't, like, pick your party to join. You just click join party. That's already down there. So many friends met that way, man. It was awesome. I feel my voice going already, so... Sorry, Cat, you... Like, did somebody crack open a Bible? You just stood on your feet for no reason whatsoever. Now is the ultimate pet time, Master. We must engage. You did not know, but my cat brain has surmised this is where we are hitting in our relation. Okay. Cat, you're starting to talk. You smell like poop. Get out of here. Did you stand up to fart on me? Oh my goodness. My one-year-old, a couple days ago, finally associated the word fart for what it is and humor. It was like a 3-part process. Connecting the dots, man. I care not about these lowly, except for when they're hounding my friends, and I do. Or if they're in a group, and I just happen to be there. If I have nothing better to do, I will absolutely unleash the beast. By that I mean random charge attack. Whatcha? Please shock him. Thank you. Whatcha? Whatcha? Yeah, but the so I'm on the UGC, which is user-generated content, right, for MapleStory. I'm on that Discord. Discord's a huge thing, by the way. Like AOL Instant Messenger back in my day. That, again, kind of puts my age in perspective. But like, I see them on, like, hey, buy this outfit for $20, and like, they're making money off this stuff, man. Why wouldn't I join in on that? I don't. It takes time for it to do anything the right way, which is, you know, I like doing things the right way. And I invest myself in things that, I'm not going to say they're more meaningful, but they certainly, like, are more justifiable. I don't, please. Oh, we got one. Tofu. Help us. Be the hero Gotham needs. But I do want to make something, but I don't know, man. There's only so much you can do in life, and right now I've kind of like put myself to only doing 3 things. So 3 vocations besides being, a dad. One is teaching class, and if you don't know what that class is by now, then that's okay. We need to get out of here. That was not the correct button. You know what? Don't care. We hit the wrong button. That's what we get. We could have waited and played a different level, but instead we're like, well, let's go to something that's probably going to give us the least amount of reward for our effort and make us, spend, maybe, if we're just unlucky or unskilled. You can debate either. But anyway, so I teach class. That's one thing. Can I please, thank you. You just use all the pills, as long as it gets you out of there. I don't want to spark again. So that's one thing. The other thing is, I got the C.S. Lewis Institute classes, which is basically like theology. It's deep study into philosophy, heavily, actually just reason philosophy and history and spirituality, like anything you can think of. Mainly from a Christian perspective, because it comes from the assumption, or assumption that truth is important, and this is why it's true. And honestly, from archaeological exploits to pure philosophy to coherence, like any way you want to go, it just makes the most sense in my brain. Atheism is very incoherent to me. And when I ask an atheist, like, can you give me something to read that would, verify what you believe, and they'd be like, I don't know, I guess. So I gotta go look at my own. So, like, if for atheists who might be listening to this and dealing with my rants and raves, hold on one second. Sorry, dude, my voice is gone. This is my last one. I can't do 3 videos a day. It's just not happening. We're doing 1, maybe. Anyway, for recommendations, for an atheistic perspective, Jonathan Gray, not the Jonathan Gray that wrote Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, but another guy, he wrote a book called Straw Dogs. Whole philosophy on the atheistic perspective, God is not real. He basically says even humanism is a weak atheism. So I'd read him. I also have on my shelf Sam Harris. I have to read this one, The Moral Landscape. I heard very good things about it, but it's. I'm not going to get into it. I only skimmed a little bit of it, but I want to read the whole thing. I read The God Delusion by Dawkins. Very, very poor philosophy. Like, even the people, the high atheistic thinker, even though he's from Oxford, he has a master's in biology, I think, or no, doctor in biology, and he's in Oxford. But even the atheistic philosophers there, like, dude, don't listen to him. But he's still a person with an opinion that a lot of people, that he's sold like millions of books. It's ridiculous. So him, let's see, who else? Another real life person is Peter Singer, as the chair of bioethics in Princeton. Yeah, his I guess his one of his more famous things is saying that a newborn infant is no more valuable than a pig. At least from our perspective, life is important in the Christian worldview. So something like that comes as an absolute shocker. I'm not a shocker from his point of view, but on how to view life in general, it's kind of very interesting. Anyway, if you guys want some examples, and they are from a purely, if God does not exist, this is how the world should be kind of aspect. And the other thing that's like similar between the atheistic philosophers is like the myriad of ways that like philosophy ends, because you have to. There's 4 things you got to answer, right? For every worldview, anytime you view the world, if you want to go into any sort of critical thinking, that's origin, meaning, morality, and destiny. I think I've said that before. But and they answer all of these from a very smart level. It's all very peer reviewed, and they're in their positions for a reason. They're very good thinkers. Another one, Sam Harris, Christopher Hitchens has passed away, but he used to debate Christians all the time publicly. Very smart dude. I've heard some of his things. I wish I could have seen him talk live and ask some questions, but you know, it's not meant to be. Sometimes we all have a life. He died of cancer, from what I understand. I didn't completely go into everything about his death, but like he's passed on since, but his legacy does live on. He had some very good ideas on how to get to morality with a non-God view. So anyway, for this episode, I'll spare that. We're hunting Darkfang shields. Let's get out of the philosophy. We're no longer in compounds. You can lay off the deep stuff now. You know, it's not during peace times when you start contemplating life and meaning and all that. It's during war. So I guess that kind of makes sense with the garbage we were dealing with and where my brain goes. I mean, what else? My brain. What are you doing to me? Oh, my stomach. It's like, dude, you haven't eaten in like an hour. Dude, my appetite is increased. Being put on steroids for the illness that I had on. Excuse my brain for jumping around like it always does. I've just hit nothing but shields with the Winter Grave for the past like 7 shots. But like they put you on steroids to help your system like get back to where it needs to be. Because bronchitis is just disgusting. And if it's gonna turn into pneumonia, it just gets even better. But like so they put me on that. So I feel like I can bench press a car, but my lungs are like, dude, you can't even walk up the steps. What are you gonna do? So I feel like working out, but then my lungs are like, you don't even feel like breathing. Very conflicting. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Let's go, boys. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway. We're here. That matters. It's meaningful. We are sharing a moment together. Haven't come out with a video in a couple days. What was that? Come on, brain. Where were you going with that? I don't know. All I can remember is steroids. Maybe they've tapped into my brain power. I do remember I was talking about Slay the Spire, which is probably the most critical thinking game I have. Like, when I play that game, it's like impossible to go into any sort of tangent. You gotta, because everything you do affects the rest of the game. Like, you're building a deck as you play and making decisions. It's really cool. If you have not seen it, it's probably the #1, besides Magic the Gathering, like one of the most in-depth card games I've played. It's online, and the beauty about technology is it can keep track of things that your brain might forget. You know, like the 300 different artifacts and synergies you have working together, which is kind of neat. And it's a one-player game. I have a couple of my friends who, like, it seems kind of, you know, off that the Return of Beyonce. Anyway, we didn't get a Darkfang shield. That's a shame. That I'd play games where people don't like playing or I'd have friends with people that don't like playing multiplayer games, but I do. And one of my best friends, actually, he's like, I don't like multiplayer games. There's too much complaining, too much whining, too much arguing. I'm like, all right, man, that's okay. So Slay the Spire is a one-player card game, and it's so good. It's like Binding of Isaac. You can play multiplayer, sure. Do you really? Not really. It's kind of a solo game, but you compare your game to other people and see like the way they went through it and their experiences, and that's the whole roguelike appeal, I guess. Anyway, let's see how we did. We did it. Did we get any radiance? Okay, we got 9. Thank goodness. We went start to finish this entire depth and got 7k crowns. I don't know what to say. That's compounds for you, man. And we spark revved. I'm gonna go play some Maple Story 2. I've been running around the PvP areas with my gunner. Just like, dude, stun. So strong. I heard thieves are pretty good. I have met a couple, wiped the walls with them. I have died, but like it's like a 3-to-1 ratio. So I'm kind of impressing myself, but at the same time, it's not like an arena. You just kind of walk around and be like, surprise, got you. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed my rambling, we'll make some more in the future. Click like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. God bless.